up in a small town near Salt Lake City, but both of my parents are from Mexico. They both immigrated here as young people, and even though neither of them went to college, it was really important to them. Like, there was no question whether or not I was going to go to college growing up. So I went to the University of Utah. Upon graduating, I didn't quite know what I wanted to do, so I just worked for some time. I did the prereqs for PA school, so I thought that sounded like a good fit for me, and then I met the man who was going to be my husband, and we decided we wanted to have children. We had a son, and I just thought, it would be best for me to stay at home with him while he was young. And I decided, well, I think I'll put school, grad school on the back burner for right now. That didn't last very long, and I just felt like I needed something more.
I was born in Iraq, and I lived for a bit in Iraq, but I was raised in Yemen. At the beginning of their marriage, they were okay, but then my dad started getting a little aggressive towards my mom and my little brother. My family immigrated 3 years ago from Iraq to the US, and my dad at this time, he started violating my brother and my mom. He also was abusive to us, and he would hit my brother a lot. I vividly remember that I was very depressed at that time, and I just didn't believe that I was that, like, why would this be my life and why would I be ended up like this? Because I thought this would be not, that's not my destiny, or we should all be one family, and this is not real.
I care passionately about the people who live here, and particularly the people who are most affected by being different in our state. So I spend a lot of time working with vulnerable populations of people, refugees, teenagers who might be impacted by a particular communicable disease, families who are trying to understand immunization issues, to help them have the information they need to make decisions about their health. And then those decisions impact the health of a community, and that's what public health nurses care about.
The YWCA basically helped me being provided with resources and just being diminished and becoming stronger again by building up my self-esteem and everything in my life with the resources that they provided. They kind of like set guidance for me, and they help me just recognize what are my strengths and what are my weaknesses and what can I do with those to be who I am, to be Shems, to be a successful person in life. And that's what the YWCA basically contributed to me. They helped me realize that, yes, there is a lot of bad stuff happening in life, but you can be provided with resources to be stronger and build yourself up again.
I had a friend who was on the Young Women's Leadership Council, and I really admired her and the work that she was doing, and she encouraged me to apply, but I didn't feel qualified. I didn't feel like I had enough to offer because I had been out of the workforce. I'd been out of school for so long. As a Latina, I knew that I could bring a different voice to the council. It's a very diverse group of young women, not only racially and ethnically, but I'm a stay-at-home mom. We have young women who are in their careers. We have students. We have young women of varying socioeconomic status, and I feel like that's helped our reach into the community.
About 20 years ago, I caught the bug of policy work and realized the impact that when we make change at the legislature, we're truly making population-based change. Having a full-time policy director at the YWCA is a game changer for women and children in our state. The YWCA has taken a unique approach of focusing the mission and the work of this policy director on 3 critical areas. And there's some really important conversations happening here about these particular issues. And then if we do it right, it affects everyone in the entire state.
The YWCA, they helped me a lot in just every way that you can imagine, and then that inspired me to be helpful for others. That's my hope for the future, so I can provide for others, just give resources and be more knowledgeable to make the world better.
My hope for the future is that we accomplish the mission of the YWCA. We eliminate racism and we empower women. And when we do that, we make the world a better place.
As my boys transition into adulthood, I want them to be active members of their community. I want them to be feminists and value women and work side by side with women and treat them as equals. I want them to stand up for what's right and to care about other people. What I hope for my boys is they will leave this world a kinder, more gentle, peaceful place.